Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am real excited today to finally bring you guys an introduction video on how I'm rapidly losing weight. Now, just a disclaimer before we get started, I'm not a registered dietitian. I am not a professional of exercise science. However, I'm a professional at rapidly losing weight and getting in shape quickly. I think I've learned this through my years with Miss America, being from a family where like fitness is really important, training for like really extreme things when I've only had like a month to train, like Amazing Race. Over the years I've kind of figured out what doesn't work, what does work, and I'm all about finding the absolute easiest path to maximum results. So if you guys want to know my diet and workout secrets, how I've lost 8 pounds in 2.5 weeks, keep watching. All right. So let's get started with the number one most important thing when you're trying to rapidly lose weight and you're trying to keep that weight off: diet, which is why I'm staying in my new White Rock kitchen. So I've done every single diet in the book. I've done paleo and I've done Atkins and I've done the Whole30. I've restricted certain things. I've eaten a ton of certain things. I've done them all. So many diets out there work. But what is the diet that's going to help you rapidly lose this weight, that's going to help you keep it off? If you're like me and you've got a wedding in 3 months, great, I lose all my weight that I want to lose in the first month, but like, how do you sustain that? And I want a diet that after my wedding, I'm not going to blow up like a big old hog and gain all my weight back in like 2 weeks while I'm on my honeymoon. So that's why this diet is working. So when I first heard the term Weight Watchers, I thought of myself doing Weight Watchers in high school, where I had the big old like phone book, Weight Watchers booklet I would thumb through. I knew that certain things were unlimited, so I would eat those things all day. I knew that a blizzard was like 28 points, so I was like, good, I can just eat a blizzard today. It didn't work for me back then because I wasn't doing it correctly. I wasn't doing it like for sustainable health and for weight loss. So I'm doing Weight Watchers now, but Weight Watchers is like totally different than it used to be. So there's an app on your phone where you track the things that you eat throughout the day. Okay, and let me show you guys the app, because this is what I really, really love about this, and it makes it really easy and trackable. I have to see something in front of me. So if it's a diet where I'm like, I know I can't eat this and I can't eat this, I totally lose control sometimes, and I eat 6,000 calories or like something crazy, or eat 2 cups of almonds, which is so many calories. So I love this because of this feature. So I opened the app and it's got a, let's see, make sure you can see it. So this is my day so far today. I'm turning it kind of sideways so you guys can see it with that reflection. So I've got 17 points remaining. I've already kind of eaten breakfast and I snacked around on lunch. So I had Blue Diamond Almond Breeze unsweetened almond milk. I have that every single morning in my coffee. So I count that. A whole cup is 1 point. But I ate some in a protein shake too, so that's another point. I had that turkey bacon this morning, so I tracked that. I've had Skinny Pop, I've had an ice cream, I've had some Halo Top, I've had some string cheese, I've had a probiotic gummy, I've had a protein shake, and there's this protein powder off of Amazon called Dream Protein that's only 1 point for a scoop, and then the fruit's unlimited, so that's a really good like low point option. But here's what I really love too. So you hit this scan option. So it's got this scanner, so you got that box. And then right now I'm eating this Skinny Pop. So you just scan that and it comes up and shows you 3 points, 1 package. So you can just push track food and it tracks it like that. So I really love to like go through the grocery store and be like, ooh, I love these. Let me see how many points this is. And it's so crazy because like veggie burgers, I was like, oh, veggie burgers are all gonna be really low on points. The Boca ones that I showed you are 1 point. The like black bean, really healthy ones from Whole Foods are up to like 8 points. So it just goes to show some of the things that I was eating when I thought I was eating healthy and clean and trying to lose weight were not helping me in the weight loss department. Something about this is. So I really, really love that app. It's super easy to track. I'm not sponsored by any of these. Nothing in this video, nothing in most of my videos, but nothing at all in this video. So this is just things that I absolutely love, and I think it's like $15 a month or something to join the Weight Watchers program that I joined. And I'm just really loving it. Okay, so let me show you some of my little Weight Watchers days, like what they're looking like. Because a lot of times I'll tell you guys like what diet I'm doing or what workout, and you want to know specifics. So I'm going to take you through some of the things that I eat typically like every single day. So I have 30 points in a day that I can spend on whatever I want. So as long as you stay in that 30 points, you're good to go. So in the morning, I really love this organic sliced turkey. It's turkey bacon. So I usually do like 2.5 pieces. The other half of the piece goes to Doug. In the microwave for like 2.5 minutes, and that's only 1 point. If you like something like sweeter in the morning, this Chobani yogurt, now don't get the little sweet yogurts where you pour the honey in and stuff like that. You're gonna waste a lot of points. This is like 3 points for a full cup. You don't even have to eat a whole cup of this because you really don't need a whole cup of this. But I put pomegranate seeds in this, and that's a 3 point. Any fruit or vegetable besides like potatoes and sweet potatoes is no points. So the pomegranate seeds you put in here and it gives it kind of that crunch. I really love that. Or if you're just like a little fruit eater, I mean, fruit is unlimited. You can eat as much fruit as you want and it's 0 points. So you could eat fruit in the morning and not waste any of your points. Or if you want to splurge, these waffles taste like cake, and 2 waffles are 5 points. I typically don't like to go over like 6 points in the morning unless I'm at a brunch or some sort of celebration for my breakfast. But I just want to show you guys just a few little examples of what I eat on Weight Watchers for breakfast. And this is what I've been losing weight on. This is what I've lost 8 pounds on. Waffles, dairy, it ain't bad, it's working for me. Okay, and then for lunch, I mean, there's so many different lunch options. So I really love doing like grilled chicken salads because I like making this healthier. I mean, I could go across the street to Target and get like packaged meals and stuff like that because there are a lot of low point packaged meals and stuff like that. But I'm trying to do a healthier version of this because like health and wellness is also important to me besides losing the weight. Okay. I also really love these veggie burgers. Now these are a packaged thing, but these are super easy and they're only 1 point for 1 burger, and I like slather hot sauce on it, which is 0 points. And let me show you just a couple of my little sweet treats because I like these throughout the day. Now this one is kind of a lot of points. These are the Weight Watchers like peanut butter ice cream bars. They're 4 points, but I eat one of these almost every single day. On the days that I don't eat those, or on the days that I eat these and another sweet, I die for Halo Top ice cream. And this is 280 calories for this whole pint of ice cream, and it actually tastes like real birthday cake ice cream. It's unbelievable. It's like astronaut food. I don't know how they make it or with what they make it. But anyways, half a cup of this is 3 points. So it's something that I could eat every single day. Every single day for almost 3 weeks, I have eaten a sweet. I've eaten a substantial amount of ice cream or ice cream bars, or I've not been hungry. It's crazy. It's really and truly, it's the greatest diet that I've done. One thing that Weight Watchers has taught me, a lot of the things that I was eating on these other diets are really, really high in points. So for instance, I used to really love those like Lara bars or Luna bars, the ones that are made of only fruit and nuts. Those are like 9 points on this diet, or like Epic bars, all of those like protein bars that you think are healthy, which they are healthy for certain things, but for rapid weight loss, they are not working for me. Lastly, let me talk a little bit about like what I cook for dinner. So I cook dinner every night, and fruits and vegetables, except for like potatoes, I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that's not, are unlimited. So anything fruits or vegetables, you don't even have to count, 0 points, which I love. So things like fish. So salmon is more points than whitefish. So a lot of times I cook whitefish, or shrimp is like no points. So I'm making shrimp salads like all the time. You can eat like 12 shrimps for like 1 or 2 points. Or things like bacon wrapped scallops. I make those all the time because they're really, really low in points too. So things that like you feel like, I can't eat bacon. How am I gonna eat bacon? You can eat bacon on this diet. I've lost 8 pounds in 3 weeks eating bacon. Sign me up for that diet forever. So I just wanted to reiterate to you, like, this is an easy diet, give you some of my examples. Of course, this video is an introductory, kind of chatty video, talking through a lot of these things. I'm going to do some specific recipes, and I'm going to do like a little hacks video and stuff too. But I just want to give you guys like a general what I'm doing video here, and talk about some of the things that I've been eating and cooking. So now let's go on to the exercise portion. So it's so funny because you know how like you know how to do things in life sometimes, and you forget that you know how to do things, and you start asking other people, what should I do, what should I do? And you start doing different things, and you start like seeking these answers that you already know in your own head. So I looked dang good at Miss America. I won the swimsuit competition at Miss Kentucky. Like, I was in the best shape of my life, and I know how to do it. I've already done it. Why was I not doing what I did for Miss America? I don't know. I was doing every single crazy class in the book. Every single thing in Nashville I was going for, which these classes are awesome, but for me in rapid weight loss, it wasn't working. I was doing Barry's Boot Camp. I was doing bar classes. I was doing Orange Theory. I was doing every single class that like Nashville had to offer. These things are super awesome. But for me and my body type, to rapidly lose weight, there are like 2 things that I do. So I get on a treadmill, and some treadmills are different. So the ones at the gym that I go to, they go up to 15% of an incline. I like ones that go a little bit higher than that, but whatever. So I do an incline all the way up as high as it'll go, and I walk at like 3.2 or 3.3 for like 50 minutes. And I walk, and as you walk, what you have to do is you have to think of this. So a trainer told me this back when I was training for Miss America, and when I heard it from him, I was like, there's no way this works. And it worked so well that I was like, why don't you shout this from the rooftops? Because why is everybody going to these classes like where they feel like they have the flu after when this is what works? So you're walking up an incline, and you want to push through your butt and the back of your legs. So that's what you have to focus on. And not to say that those classes don't work for certain things and for certain people. Those classes work even for me. But to lose weight quickly like this and to get the results that I want, this is what works the best. So I walk up this incline and do that for 50 minutes. Sometimes I'll do 45, sometimes I'll do 60. So on the days that I do my incline treadmill, I'm also doing 4 simple ab exercises. Now, there are different, I do have a muscular body type, and I have some muscle that is genetic and hereditary, and depending on your body type, I'm going to show you guys some really simple like arm and leg exercises as well. But right now, I'm focusing on 4 ab exercises. Sometimes I'll add in the arms and legs. That's usually like in my second phase, and right now I'm in my first phase. I'm going to call my first phase like month 1, where I'm trying to get this weight off. I'm trying to tone up my legs. I'm trying to like amp up my cardio, and I'm trying to get my core right fast. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the ab exercises that I'm doing really quickly. So there are just 4 that I'm doing that are working extremely well for me. Now, these are the ones that I did for Miss America, and I'm a big believer in you target the areas and you work out the areas that show the most like drastic results, and those are the ones that you start with. So these are the 4 that I'm doing right now. And now I do these at the gym, so I have a ball there, so I use a big ball for this one. So my legs, I put my calves on top of the ball, so pretend like there's a ball there. So I start out by I do increments of 30 on all these. I don't know why 3s work for me, but I do increments of 30. So I'm going to do 30 crunches. Now you want to think of lifting your shoulders like all the way up to the sky. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get the picture? Don't do it like this. I take a rest. I do 30 more, I take a rest, I do 30 more. On the final 30, instead of starting from the bottom, like these, that I was just now doing, I stay up at the top and I pulse for 30. Okay? So that's the first one that I do. So these are so I feel like when you're trying to get in shape really quickly, like say you're going on spring break or something, and you just really want to get those kind of cuts, this is a really important ab exercise because it's going to work out the part that gets that little divot there in the side to where you can see the definition of your abs on the side. That's something that I've gained really fast from doing this exercise. So I'm going to do increments of 30 also on this. I'm going to do the first 30 like this. So I start by putting my right leg on top of my left knee. And then I'm going to take my left elbow and I'm going to go from the ground. And I'm going to meet my left elbow at my right knee. So I'm going to do 30 of those, and make sure when you do that you really focus on and think in your mind of tightening that muscle. I think a lot of people don't do that when they're doing their exercises, but truly think of that muscle and think of tightening it every single time. Don't aimlessly just throw your body. That's something that really makes a difference in my ab exercises and helps me whenever I'm trying to get in shape really quickly. So I'm going to do those 30, and then I'm going to do 30 pulses. So I'm not bringing my arm all the way back down. I'm staying up here at about a 45-degree angle, and I'm pulsing 30 times. Okay, so I'm going to do it on that side. Excuse me, Dad. And then I'm going to do it on the other side. Same thing. 30 full rotations. And then I'm going to do the 30 pulse. Okay, this is an exercise that helps me to get those 2 top abs like really in shape. So if I had a mat, which I do at the gym, that's more firm, I hold on to the sides of the mat. And I do this 30 times. So lift your legs to the sky. Excuse me, Dad. Excuse me. And I do like this 30 times. So you're like lifting your butt up, and I pretend like there's like a bell or something that I'm trying to hit. I mean, really? That I'm trying to hit like with my toes. So after I do that, and you can really feel like this working the top of your muscles. Sometimes I can do 30 in a row, and most of the times I can't. So if you have to pause between these 30 reps, you can. And then after I do those 30, I do 30 where I'm rotating. It's really hard to do it on this, sorry babe, on this hot yoga mat, but I rotate my legs. So I lift I lift like that, and then I rotate the legs like that. Excuse me, Doug. Kyle's not here, and I had to film this for you guys today, so that's why I'm trying to like fight this pug. Okay, and then lastly, my last ab exercise. So this is gonna work out the bottom of the abs, but I also feel it like throughout my other abdominal muscles. So I'm gonna do these lifts like this. So I'm gonna do 30, and then I'm gonna do 30 from side to side. And then sometimes I add this at the end and sometimes I don't. Like if you feel like it's one of those days where your stomach's just feeling real big at the bottom, I'll do these little flutter kicks. And what I do with those is I count for 30 seconds. It's hard to count those rotations. So I just count 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of like that. So those are the 4 ab exercises that work for me. These are the same ones that I did for Miss America, and I may modify those as I get closer to my wedding, and I'll update you guys on another video. I'm gonna do a more extensive workout video. I just want to show you guys in the last 3 weeks what has taken my stomach from being just like a flabby stomach to actually like being able to see my abs in a really short amount of time. So I hope this video was helpful. I want to go ahead and get a video out there, even though it's only been 3 weeks. This is an introductory video. As time goes on, I'm going to do some recipe videos on what I'm cooking on Weight Watchers. I'm going to do some more intensive like exercise videos, but I want to get this initial video out there just so you guys know what I'm doing. That's literally the miracle diet, and it's working for me unlike any diet has ever worked for me. You guys can see, you see my progress on Insta stories and Snapchat and stuff. And this video is in response to the most requested video like I've literally ever had. And I want to get something out there for you guys. So more detailed and in-depth videos on the subject matter coming real soon at you. I hope you guys learned a lot and liked this video. Like I say all the time, you're beautiful just the way you are. You really are. But it ain't never gonna hurt nobody to tone up. So join me on this journey if and you want to. And thanks so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And thanks so much for watching.